GoPro on? Think so. Let us begin. No cuts, no edit fishing session at my childhood pond, which is right over yonder. Big storm last night, big rains, big winds. You guys can see there's already some damage going on in the wetland park. You guys are probably gonna learn a lot about what goes on from A to Z when I go out on a normal fishing day. This is nothing crazy. This is the pond I fished more than any other body of water. Been fishing it since I was 10 years old. I used to ride my bike. It's only a mile away from my parents' house. Would ride my bike here probably 3 or 4 times a week in the summer. Definitely have fished this spot over, I'd say over 800 to 1,000 times, somewhere in that range. We're gonna walk down and this is gonna be interesting, guys. No cuts, no edits. I'm gonna try not to talk your ear off too much, but I do want to show you guys a little bit about how I think and break down a normal fishing day. We've got 60-degree air temps. Water temp is going to be about 74, 75. So definitely have some cold front conditions. Beautiful morning to be out fishing. Let's go and take a look. I mean, if you look right across the pond, you can see that it's still pretty low. I mean, we have not had a lot of rain. Look, I mean, there are times when it's flooded all the way from that dirt line into the wetlands. So we're still fishing some pretty dry conditions, but had a decent amount of rain. Let's go ahead and see what kind of fish activity we can have. Water actually looks pretty stained right here. Very stained, as a matter of fact. Looks like the rain washed into some mud. We're dealing with that's about 12 inches of visibility. That's not a lot. And that was actually the first thing I like to look at, because when I'm fishing, I like to decide whether or not I want to use a leader. I pretty much exclusively use braided line. So what I do, right here, I've got my all-around pond combo, which is 20-pound Googan braid, Googan Gold Series reel. Then I've got my Reaction Light Black Series rod, which is 7-foot 2-inch medium moderate, very soft. So as you guys know, the braid is super stiff, but this rod has a lot of bend, very soft. So by combining the stiffness of the braid, or no stretch, I should say no stretch, not stiff, it's very supple. The no stretch of the braid plus the softness of this rod, I can fish anything from reaction baits, light Texas rigs, etc. I wouldn't really want to fish anything probably like 1/2 ounce or bigger on this rod, probably. I mean, a lipless would be fine, but like a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait, that'd be a little bit heavy for this rod. Got a lot of water. I'm actually not gonna put my bag on that. So I don't think I'm gonna be needing a leader. What I do in my bag, I'll show you my organization a little bit right here. Not gonna need a leader. I carry around, this is my go-to right here, these 3. 12-pound, 15-pound, 20-pound. And the reason why I use Seaguar Red Label is because it's trash. Absolute garbage fluorocarbon. You can't use it as a main line because it has so much memory. But because it is so stiff, it makes for a good leader line. So I'll usually tie on a 2 to 4 foot leader when I need it. So to start things off, you know what? I always am a fan of covering water and trying to get a gauge for how aggressive the fish might be. So let's go ahead and whip out our buzz baits right here, which are gonna be, oh, this is from the other day's video. Had a bunch of bumpers, which came in pretty clutch if I do say so myself. Reach in here. This is my plastics. Also got my buzz baits right here. So I got this just lure sleeve from a bajillion years ago. Gonna bust it open. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my 1/2 ounce is not in here. You know what? My 1/2 ounce must still be out then. I must have fished it recently. A lot of times when I fish a bait, I'll put it in this bag right here, let it dry off. Let's see if I do indeed have it. Yep. Okay, here it is. My 1/2 ounce buzz bait is in my needs to dry bag. Still. Okay. There it is. 1/2 ounce. This bait has been through the ringer. It's caught quite a few fish, but still works, so I might just replace the skirt soon. That's all that needs to happen. Back right here. Stay organized. That is the first key to having a successful day on the water. Be organized. Cannot stress that enough. All right, that'll go right there. And wow, this is a little tight. Okay, so we're gonna go no leader today because we've got some pretty stained water. So the two knots that I use primarily are either the improved clinch knot or Palomar knot, and we're just gonna go improved clinch right here. Just do about 5, 6, 7 twists. Go through and through again. Always wet it. Always got to use lubrication when tightening that down. Make sure it's extra tight, and because braid has a tendency to slip, I like to leave a little extra safety right here. We're just gonna leave about 1/2 inch or so. Line snip, boom, bada bing. Not sure how long the video has been going. Actually, I can look. Oh man, we're 6 minutes into this video. I've not even thrown a cast. Well, my apologies for you guys who have been sitting through that, but we are now gonna make cast number 1. Drag is set. Settings are good. Are they good? Let's see. Oh, I had it. There we go. I had it all the way to minimum. That was not gonna work out. This should be good. Do a nice easy warm-up cast. First cast of the day, feels great. And we're in. All right. All the reel settings are good. There's the midpoint right there. I'm just kind of put the magnetic brakes one over the midpoint. Fan cast. So usually, right at the start of the day that I'm fishing, I'm gonna think about the different techniques that are likely to work. Oh, I don't want to hit that turtle. That are gonna be most likely to work to catch fish. So we've got cold, rainy conditions, not windy. Had a lot of rain. Water is muddy. I mean, if it's a foot or less, I'd pretty much consider that to be muddy. I'm gonna see if they're aggressive or not. I'm gonna just probably work this bait for about 10 minutes real quick around the pond. I don't think it's gonna work, to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna get too many bites on the buzz bait, but I like to eliminate what's likely to work or not, and I like to start with whether the fish are aggressive. I don't think they're gonna be aggressive today, to be honest, guys. And you know, at post frontier had the cold. Well, I guess I'm kind of in the cold front still. Multi-day cold front. I would have liked to thrown a junior scout, but I don't think we have the water clarity for that. So after we throw the buzzbait around, I think we've got to go with I think we got to go with a 1/4 ounce bumper. That'll be next. Then if that fails as well, then we go on the bottom. Oh, by the way, you guys probably see I'm using a left-hand retrieve reel. Many of you know by now, if you don't already, I'll just tell you, I'm ambidextrous when it comes to fishing, so I can cast with both hands, retrieve with both hands. So right now I'm using my right hand to thumb it. That's what I've been doing since the start of this video. Cast with the right hand, thumb it. But a lot of times when I'm using the right hand retrieve, I'll go ahead and I'll use my left hand, thumb it, left hand retrieve. So now I can get any casting angle I want. I can skip cast on that forehand side, no problem. Any bait, very useful technique to master. In addition, if you're gonna be like jerking it all day or something, you can switch between left and right hand retrieves so your arm doesn't get as tired. And honestly, some days I'm fishing for like 12 to 16 hours in a single day, so it definitely helps to be able to cast and retrieve with both hands. Yeah, not a sniff yet. Not a sniff. So a buzzbait, you're looking for those hyperactive, aggressive fish. And I pretty much just fan cast this whole area. So after this cast, I'm gonna move on to the next spot. Yeah, no. Yeah, keep moving. All right, well, the good news is the pond is not very big, so we can cover the whole thing in pretty quick time. And I'm not gonna bore you guys with the walking, so I'm actually gonna run spot to spot. The goal for today, whenever my GoPro runs out of battery, that's when the video ends. I'm assuming that'll be like, probably be like hour 45 minutes, 2 hours, something like that. But as soon as that battery dies, this video ends. My goal is to catch 5 fish. 5 fish before that happens, and to catch at least 1 fish around the 2-pound mark. That'd be awesome. All right. Make this a little tighter. Let's see if I can go 0 backlash for the day as well. That'd be pretty sweet. Wow, definitely still dried up. Oh, not the weeds. Okay. Anyone home over here? Man, it feels like they might. It definitely feels like they might bite a buzzbait, but I don't know. My brain tells me it's not going to work, but my gut tells me something might hit this buzzbait. Ooh, bullfrog. You know, let's do some quick math right here, guys. My battery is at 90%, 12 minutes. So 12 times 10 is 120 minutes. So yeah, this battery should last probably just under 2 hours. I think we will go for about 1 hour 50 minutes before this dies. All right, 5 fish, come on. Dude, it's leaving the bubble trail. Beautiful overcast conditions. 61-degree air temps. Oh, man, this might be the day where I find Big Mama. Ooh, got the muck boots on right here. We get a little more access into the pond. Oh, come on. Dude, this feels so freaking good, just being out here. I've actually never done a video like this, so I don't really know exactly what you're supposed to do when you're filming this. I feel like it'd be a little boring if I just said nothing and casted, but that could be like ASMR as well, so I don't know. I'll try to shut up for a little bit. Oh, that was not quite, I'm not gonna count that as a backlash because my line didn't actually get tangled up. Come on, there should be one right there. Come on, come on. Oh, fish, that bass just jumped over there. All right, one more cast and we're heading over there. Dude, these fish should be hungry. On the one hand, it is colder, but it's not that cold. And after a big rain, the water level goes up, the oxygen levels go up, more stuff gets washed in. Yeah, man, we're gonna get him today. We're gonna get him. All right, last cast and we're moving. Nope. Okay. One cast over here. Whoa, whoa, jeez Louise, dude. Come on now. Always gotta parallel the bank. If I was a bass, I'd be right there. I'd be about 3 feet off the bank, hanging in the first drop off, looking right at the bank. That's what I personally would do if I was a bass today. But I would also bite every single bait that ever went into the pond, so there's that as well. Let's see, where's a good opening? Nah, it's gotta be here. Oh, slippery out here, man. All right, we should be able to get into this mud. Yeah. Oh, dude, something swirled right there. Come on. I'm always the most hype the first loop around a body of water on a given day, because there's always that hope the bite could be completely fire. Okay, that's okay. Buzzbait might not be the deal. Let's go through our head real quick. The buzzbait's no good. Mini bumper, definite option. I would take that over a bladed jig. Any other moving baits? Clutch? Nah, too much grass. Squirrel bow crankbait, too much grass. Yeah, I think besides the mini bumper, then we gotta go in the bottom. So the bottom can never go wrong with a wacky rig lunker log, 4-inch or 5-inch. Might opt, we'll see how the bite is. Might opt for the 4-inch if the bite's slow. And besides that, we could drag a Bandito Bug or something like that. Those are probably my only options today, guys. So we got the buzzbait, the mini bumper, wacky rigged lunker log, Texas rigged, and I mean like a light Texas rig, 1/8 ounce Bandito Bug. Those are the only things in my head that I think are gonna work today. I really want to fish this Junior Scout, but water clarity is not good. I don't think it's good for it. But my gut still tells me to throw it. So you know what? We still might throw it. All right, and the Junior Scout, 5 baits. 5 baits we gotta fish in the next 2 hours. And in fact, if we break it down, let's see, we have about 120 minutes. We could do like 22 minutes of bait. Does that work out? 23 minutes of bait? So let's see what we're at right now.
Uh-oh, hope my audio is good. Audio got kind of messed up there.
You guys still hear me?
All right, hopefully you guys can still hear me.
All right, we're at 18 minutes. All right, let's get on this platform here. Another couple minutes with the Hummer. Alley-oop. I see a little stump in the water. There could be a fish right here. Nope. Prime spot. It's gonna be right here. I'm telling you, there should be like at least one active fish. We've been fishing for like 15 minutes. At least something showed themselves. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the bird. I'm trying to hit the pole with my bait. Bang it? Okay, I missed it. Try that again. Sometimes we can create a reaction strike by doing stuff like that. Bang this buzzbait right against the pole, like this. Boop. And nope, nothing. A few more casts with the buzzbait. I'm gonna go real shallow on this one. Because the water's so dirty, I would not be surprised to see bass really shallow right now. But still trying to figure out a pattern. Okay, next bait. Mini bumper or junior scout? Oh, that backlash? Oh, that's the first backlash for today. My mind was off casting. That was a very minor backlash though. My mind's just trying to determine which bait is gonna be better. Mini bumper. I mean, with the water clarity, you gotta assume mini bumper is gonna be a little better. Let's go ahead and tie that on. I'm going with the mini bumper because instead of the mini zinger, we want that Colorado blade. In fact, I'll explain it. Let me go ahead and just untie this, then I'll explain it. My logic and reasoning for my bait choices. A lot of times little decisions like that, honestly, that can make or break a day. So it's good to try to be in the zone. Pull out my spinnerbait box. All right. I got a lot of spinnerbaits, so they're not really organized the greatest. Got a bunch right there, and I think I got, yeah. I believe this is a white and chartreuse. You know what? Let's go with the sexy shad though. Yep, here it is. All right. Yeah, no, we need the white and chartreuse, which has the gold blade. Big fan of gold blades in cloudy conditions. Sure that's in there, good, okay. All right, 1/4 ounce mini bumper, double Colorado blade. Let's give it a shot. We are going to stick with the improved clinch knot right now. 2, 3, 4. Alright, should be good. Bada boom, bada bing. And perfect. Alright, let's get in it. Readjust the camera. Okay. Warm up cast, get the bait in there. Yeah, this is perfect. So what this is gonna allow me to do, it's a light bait, and those thumping, you guys can see it right there, those thumping Colorado blades are gonna allow me to reel this bait really, really slow, which I do wanna do today. That water temp probably dropped. Honestly, water temp might even be a little lower than 70. It might have dropped like 5 degrees with all that rain. So let's give these fish, 1, a lot of time to eat the bait if they want to, and 2, a lot of time to hone in on the bait. This water is a lot dirtier than prior to the storm. So you gotta think about stuff like that. If the fish can't see the bait, it's gonna be tough for them to chase it down. They can feel it with their lateral line, but if it's whizzing by their face and they're not very active, you're probably not gonna catch them. But I have a feeling they're willing to eat something. I don't think they're really necessarily trying to chase down a bait super fast. That's probably why I got 0 hits on the Hummer. But you know, process of elimination, we're now slowing it down a little bit, but we're still fishing, we're still power fishing, still covering water, moving bait. So we'll see if slowing it down a little entices them to strike. Oh, that was a backlash. All right. Well, we went from a 1/2 ounce to a 1/4 ounce. So you know what? I think we need to adjust our brake settings. And this one dug in there a little bit. That one's my bad. I should have known to adjust my brake settings right before. Whenever you get a new bait, especially if it's a lot lighter, a lot heavier, usually you want to adjust your brake settings. So we're fine. That's another reason why I like braid, by the way. It doesn't matter how many backlashes you get, you're not going to weaken the line. Fluorocarbon, you get a kink in it, it's like, it becomes half as strong. Come on, fish. Could easily be a fish right here. All right, we're 25 minutes in. We'll fish this bait until about the 42-minute mark, 40-minute mark, something like that. Let the bait drop. See how deep it is right there. 4, 5. Dude, another bass just attacked something over there. I think I can snipe that fish. Let's try to snipe it. We're gonna sneak up right over here. Oh. Check this out, guys. There's even a path for me right here. It's perfect. I'm guessing the bass over here is about 8 inches. It's not big. We're not gonna get too close to it. Make a cast with the mini bumper. We should be, if that fish is still there, it will see this bait. I think it's attacking a school of minnows. Oh, dude, it's right there. All right. Let's make another cast at it. Okay, perfect. We overcasted it. Now we're gonna bring the bait right to the fish. Come on. Damn. No interest. Not good. Running by the fountain. Need that first bite. It's always the most important. All right, one more chance and we're moving. See if that fish wants to eat. Now, this pond does get a lot of pressure, but if you can figure out what they're eating on a given day, usually you can catch a few. Move over there. Not a single bite. Not even a nibble yet. And we are 30 minutes into fishing. All right, that's it. That's it. My gut's telling me junior scout. Never go against the gut, guys. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. I'm putting it on. Now, the only annoying thing is I do need to use a leader, because otherwise the treble hooks could tangle. So we're gonna go with the 12-pound leader. Let's give you a chance to show you my the only leader knot that I use to connect to braid the fluorocarbon. It's called the Alberto knot, also called the improved Albright knot. I'm gonna hold a little loop with the fluorocarbon right here, go under with the braid. We're gonna go for 4 twists up and down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we'll straighten out those twists because I got them a little tangled, no big deal. There we go. Now we're gonna go up and weave it in between. 2, 3, and 4. And this part's very important. On the 4th one, go down through it like that. Wet it down, and boom, you have yourself a perfect braid to fluorocarbon connection. Near 100% knot strength, honestly. I'm just gonna do a couple of these just to make sure. Nice and tight. That's all she wrote. Doesn't take long. Put this in here. Well, got our line trimmings. These line trimmings are definitely more significant. I try to pick up all my line trimmings, but you know, if it's like less than a centimeter, sometimes it just gets lost in the ground. Sorry about that. We're gonna go for about a 3-foot leader, I think. So what we'll do is we'll just make sure this is set. Okay. All right. Mini bumper, good try. Now, Junior Scout, I choose you. This box has like a little bit of everything in here. Very, very interesting, the organization. Let me just go through it. Finesse jigs, swim jigs, and some other grass jigs. And then just my normal jigs. Some snaps, hooks, terminal, inline spinners, blade baits, treble hooks, and a couple random inline spinners. A bunch of random stuff in here. Spoons, little swim baits, jig heads. These are my mini micro crankbaits. Here's my Junior Scouts. Got my frogs and then my jerk baits. So let's go ahead and go. Yeah, this color's gonna be perfect right here. sexy shad should show up nicely in this water clarity. Oh my gosh, I'm like bouncing into the water. Okay. Oh dude, my glasses landed in poop. Okay. So normally if I want to maintain 95% knot strength, I'd go with the Palomar knot right here, but we don't really have any obstacles we have to be super worried about. So I'm just gonna go improve clinch again. This will probably be about 88% knot strength. I'm not really exactly sure, but I know it's a little bit weaker than the Palomar when you're tying on fluorocarbon line. If you tie monofilament, it's not really gonna matter what kind of knot you use. Braid doesn't matter a ton either, but fluorocarbon, you gotta be very particular about the type of knot that you're fishing with. And we're gonna see if my instincts are correct here. 37 minutes in this video, 0 bites. Let's try to get bite number 1. I'm gonna fish this bait slow. I'm gonna reel it down to its depth. Twitch, twitch. Little pause. Loosen the drag a little, got treble hooks. I'm just feeling it. This will give the fish plenty of time to look at the bait. Got a nice vibrant color, very easy to see. I just wish the water was a little bit clearer. That's my only wish for today. You guys know the worst conditions to fish for bass is cold, muddy water. The water is pretty muddy. I wouldn't necessarily say it's cold because it's still gonna be like probably anywhere between 68 and 72 degrees. But when you have a temperature drop of 5 to 8 degrees overnight, that probably shocks the fish a little bit. Probably not smart of me to cast kind of in the middle. There's not going to be much structure, and with the water muddy, the fish are more likely to be hanging either shallow, that's a snapping turtle right there, or closer to structure slash cover. So let's go ahead and use that knowledge to make more casts to higher percentage targets. Now, if it was like a cloudy, clear water day, then I'd be like, yeah, the fish could be roaming. I'd be making casts in a 360 degree radius. If there's water, I'm not gonna cast that way. But on a day like today, highest percentage area would be like right here. I'm actually jerking the rod tip up right now because I know the water is shallow. You can see it slopes, so it's not very deep right there. I don't want my jerkbait digging the bottom. I'm going with these upward jerks to control the depth of the jerkbait. Now if I cast closer to the fountain, like this, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jerk with a downwards motion, get the maximum depth out of the bait. All right, keep the jerkbait on, keep moving. So we've essentially fished every open spot on this pond. I'm actually gonna go in a counterclockwise direction and fish back this way. Man, we're almost 45 minutes into this video and I'm at 0 bites. My bad, guys. That's the way fishing goes sometimes though. Some days are easier, some days are a little tougher. The only thing you can actually do is fish the conditions on a given day to the best of your ability. And I'm telling you, once I get that first bite, clue me in onto what these fish might eat, it's game on. I'm telling you, there should be something on this pole. Try a slow, steady retrieve just to mix it up a little bit. We'll do stop and go retrieve. All right, well, now we gotta go to our last option. We fished the top of the water column, we fished the middle of the water column. Now we gotta try the bottom. So I'm gonna make a few more casts while I think about what I wanna throw. Wacky rigged lunker log or Texas rigged Bandito Bug or such. What are these fish doing right now? All right, I made up my mind. Let me show you guys what we're gonna throw next. First up, put away our junior scout safely. Got some of these hook bonnets. Super useful item. Then we're gonna grab a weight. Keep an assortment of weights right here. Go for our lightest one, which is going to be 1/8 of an ounce. We're going to need a hook. I might actually have a, nope, no stray hooks. Probably for the best. Get down a little deeper in this pocket. Here are my hooks. These are weighted hooks right here. Weighted jig heads, belly hooks, etc. These are the freestanding hooks. I think we want a 2/0 would be nice. 3/0. Alright. I believe my 2/0s might be in here with the 1/0s actually. Yep, this should do. This is a 1/0, I think. Heavy duty wire. Heavy duty wire. Organize that. All right, let's see what we got. Boom. This is it. Bug is the drug. There's a reason why the Bandito Bug is our #1 best-selling soft plastic. Just straight up catches fish. Get rigged up here. we are not going to peg the weight. We want it to be free swinging so that the weight might sink into the muck, but then the bait will stay on top. And we will go ahead and go with a Palomar knot this time. Definitely a knot that every single angler needs to know how to tie. I'm gonna tie it very carefully just because I want to make sure to maintain the integrity of my fluorocarbon. Yep, perfect. We got the bug. We'll go about half an inch down. Let the hook point slide out. Right there, it'll hang on to that notch. Measure it out. All right, we want to go in right about here. Now we can expose it, make it 100% weedless. I can really dig the hook point as deep as I want to in this bait because this plastic is extremely soft. Make sure these legs are kicking so the fish can hone in on my bait. This right here. Hopefully gonna get me some fish. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we are 52 minutes into this video. Man, if any of you guys have been watching for 52 minutes, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Have not even had a single bite yet. Let's tighten that drag down. And we're just gonna work the bait nice and slow. I'll instantly feel any bite. Got a semi-slack line, got braid connected to fluorocarbon. I mean, if a fish so much as breathes on my bait, I will feel it. Oh yeah, we're gonna take our time. Just slowly hop it along the bottom. Make it look like something a bass might want to eat. I'm only gonna target high percentage areas. Make another cast with metal pole. About 3 feet deep right there. This fish gotta be somewhere. Somewhere in here. I feel like that's a money cast. Oh, we are in. Might as well hydrate, even if it's cloudy. Still a good idea to stay hydrated. And how did I get freaking poop on my water bottle, man? Look at this. Low key, I was hoping to fish a bit while I was drinking that water. Alright, let's target the island. That's another good cast. Ooh, that feels like something going on over here. It's rocks. Well, at least the bait's clean. That's a good sign. All right, let's think for a second here. Have not had a single sniff on any bait yet. I think it's safe to assume the fish are not in an active feeding mood. In fact, they are quite probably in a negative feeding mood. So where can I find at least a few active fish? I think the aerator is always a good choice. Other than that, you know what, over there on that side, we had a lot of shallow weedy crap. They might be in that muck. They could be in that muck. And this Bandito Texas, oh, what is that? A little backlash. This Bandito Texas rig could be perfect. A little tricky firing off casts with a light rig, but we make it work. So over there, it's shallow. It's got more weedy muck. My bait's actually been coming up clean, so we're not actually fishing around any grass. I think that corner over there has the most grass. The fish could be using that. They could be using that as cover right now because they're not very comfortable in these muddy conditions. You know what, let's try snaking the Bandito Bug through that grass because I've had you guys with me. Oh yeah, we're at the 59-minute mark. Dude, that is rough. That is rough, y'all. Oh man, I hope none of you guys have watched from the beginning. So we're gonna fish this area just because it's in front of us, but I'm now thinking if we're gonna get bites, it's gonna be in this left corner and that far right-ish corner. That'll probably be the juice. And the reason why I'm opting for the Bandito Bug over the Wacky Rig Lunker Log, because the Wacky Rig is really a visual presentation and the water clarity is not good. So I'm hoping the Bandito Bug is going to be a little more attractive of a presentation in these conditions. Alright, my theory's correct. We'll be getting a bite in the next few minutes, guys. If I'm incorrect, we might be getting skunked. But let's think positive here. This ain't Centennial Lake, so I'm still pretty confident I'm not getting skunked today. Honestly, I don't get skunked very often. I usually catch, oh, that's a bite. He's got it. Oh, gosh, dang it. Dude, you freaking, oh my line's all tangled now. How did that happen? Oh, shoot. Ah, he just had the tail. All right, well. The good news about that bite is that I think my theory might be correct. Right in the corner over here, if there's one fish, there's probably more than one. That was a good strike too. Just probably barely missed the hook shank. Okay. Finally, after 1 hour and 3 minutes of fishing, got my first strike. All right, let's figure out exactly what we were doing before and replicate it. Casted the bug, fishing nice and slow, gentle hops along the bottom, and it got picked up while it was laying still. I'll keep that in mind. And because we finally got a bite from this spot, we're gonna work this section right in front of us. We're gonna work it hard, probably for the next 10 minutes or so. If I don't get a bite, I'll work that section over there, but if I do get a bite, I'm gonna continue soaking my bug in the mud over here. I'm gonna shut up and focus, guys. We're in the grass. Not the angle I'm looking for. That's it. That's the angle I'm looking for. Oh. Grass. Feels good right there. All right, how do we get out of here? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this stuff's nasty. Oh! Please don't go back past my muck boots. Oh, oh no, oh no. Oh no, it's wet. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Holy Jesus. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's getting all in my muck boot. Bro, I can't get out. Oh my gosh. Oh, my other muck boot. Oh no. Oh my gosh. You're freaking kidding me, dude. Dude, 1 second. I'm in 2 inches of mud, I don't know how far down that would have gone. That thing slurped me up like a freaking black hole. Gosh dang it. Well, still got 45 minutes left, I think, on this battery. We're gonna continue. Dang it. Oh, dude, I smell like straight up goose crap. Fudge. Now, I will say, I've never fished along that left edge because usually it's completely covered with water. I'm gonna try to get out to that island. Oh, dude, the fish just jumped. Something just jumped right here. All right, there we go. Something jumped. Let's see if it wants to play. Stick right there. Fish jumped actually too. I wonder if I can get to that island. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Oh, he's on me, he's on me, he's on me, he's on me. He's got it. Let him eat it. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, not cool. Took the other freaking, oh my gosh, dude. How do I miss these fish? There's 2 bites on the bug. Stay positive here, guys. I'm a little bit irritated right now, and I smell like complete poopy. Well, that fish, I actually saw that fish hit. As soon as my bait landed in the water, that fish pretty much struck it. I didn't hook it, so I guess it's a, I mean, bait looks like garbage right now, but that's the exact cast I made. I thought I'd let him eat it too. Both of my bites came quite shallow. The second bite was much more aggressive. You know what? Going for a Hail Mary, guys. I've got an idea. I've got an idea that might just be crazy enough to work. We are going to put down the bug. It's not the drug today. Save my weight. Tungsten is not cheap. Let's pull out my cranking box, but it also has something else which could come in very handy right now. Boom. pearl blooper. I'm trying it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now. Don't ask me why, but my gut says try throwing the blooper. Oh, dude, this mud smells so bad. Ah, come on, get back in there. There we go. I got this little backpack packed to the brim. I mean, it weighs 25 pounds. Anything I might need on a given day bass fishing, I probably got it in here. Okay. All right. So some people tie a loop knot with their poppers, but I'm just gonna go improve clinch. All right. We're in it. Nice and tight. Oh my gosh, we are 1 hour 20 minutes in the video, and the only thing I have for you guys are 2 bites, and I fell in a pile of muddy crap. I am a great YouTube fisherman. All right. So the blooper, it looks good. Got a nice bone color, that's correct. I'm gonna be targeting shallow. Anywhere shallow, I'm gonna be fishing this bait. Probably gonna try fishing it slow. Maybe make 5 to 8 pops. Reeling to make a new cast. Right, loosen the brakes just a little bit. Yep, got plenty of casting distance. The cast is not close enough to the bank. I think I gotta be real tight. That cast is perfect. Let the ripple settle, pop it. If we get hit on this, that'll actually be a good sign for us. Let's try to clean off our freaking muck boots a little bit. I don't know if I'm making it cleaner or more dirty. This is the one that needs the most help. Alright, best we can do there. Got a good casting angle. What the heck is that alarm? 12 o'clock. Dang. Wind took that cast. Come on. You know what? Let's see if that fish who hit me wants to play again. Yep, that's exactly where it was. Mr. Bass, you hungry? A bass? Okay. Oh, cast a little too far. Nah, this ain't it. Nope, it's worth a shot. I'm going back to the bug. Live or die by the bug today. Pick this up later. Alright. Oh, what is this? Someone is throwing a 3-inch stick bait right here. Throw that away. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit defeated right now. I could have 2 fish in the boat, but instead I just got a boot full of mud. Alright, you fish. You ain't beating me today. Light bait. Ah, gotta pull the legs. Definitely need the extra action today. Fish just jumped right here. I think it was a gill. I got a fish on here. You on it or not? No, that's a gill. Well, at this point, guys, we've got like, oh my gosh, we got like 20 minutes left. I think we just go to our starting point, cast at that major the biggest aerator. I think that one's the biggest. Hope for the best. I feel not great today. Did not fish the cleanest. Did not even land a single fish yet, but they ain't over until the last cast is made. You know what? Let's just gently put that in there. Probably gonna end up biting me in the butt, but I don't got time to mess with that. Okay. Slow jog. Anything under here? We got a fish. It's a fish. Oh, yes! Finally! There's one, boys. Woo! Dude, he caught, what did he cough up? No freaking way. Thanks, man, appreciate it. Dude, you guys are not gonna believe this. Finally. Oh, shoot. Oh, high sticking. That could have been bad. Dude, we saved this fish's life. That's the dock demon right there. This fish looks like absolute dog poo. And I'm gonna show you guys why. 1 hour, 35 minutes in, fish number one. This is probably the ugliest bass I've ever seen. Let me just feel around because he might actually have something wrong with him. All right, we saved his life. Check this out, guys. We're getting down here. Hopefully we don't fall in the mud again, but if we do, it's all good. Look what this fish spit up. I don't think this fish was able to eat. Look at it. Look, there's the freaking hook that someone caught. I hooked him up here. Someone caught him right there. And this bait was lodged in this fish's throat. Not the hook, just the bait. This is a waterlogged stick bait. So that is probably why this fish has not been able to eat very well. Looking quite malnourished. Let him go. Swimming off a little bit slow, not gonna lie. Not looking the healthiest, but hopefully she can recover now that this is out of her mouth. Oh my gosh. That felt good. Not gonna lie. We'll dispose of that. Whew. There's days like these when you struggle and you struggle and you finally catch something at the very end. Oh man, that feels good. I feel real good after that one. We've got 13% battery left. Maybe I can catch one or two more for you guys. I'm getting a little excited here. And I'm definitely gonna make a few more casts with the bug. I got a little braid knot from that hook set. That should do it. All right, skip under here. Let's see if anything else is hiding. Dude, that would have really sucked to get skunked. I mean, if I posted my first unedited fishing session without a single bite, I don't know. I don't even know if I could have posted that, to be honest, guys. I probably still would have, just to show the realistic side of fishing. You on me? All right, we're in a good spot here. I'm not really expecting there to be multiple feeding bass under the dock right now. But it definitely doesn't hurt to try. Let's try to get one cast. Yep, that's the one. All right. Let's work the fountain. We'll also work the island a little bit.
Battery's at 9%.
Hour 40 minutes in. 3 bites, 1 fish. You know, at least we figured something out, guys. Definitely not the best session, but anytime you catch a fish, you gotta feel kind of good about yourself, especially if it's a decent fish. Especially if you save that fish's life, potentially. I don't know when the GoPro battery is gonna shut off, because sometimes the indicator is a little bit inaccurate, but if this is the last I talk to you guys, hope you enjoyed this 2-hour session of unedited fishing footage. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more videos like this. I could try fishing, you know, a spot I've never been to. 2 hours at a spot completely new to me. That could be pretty interesting too. These were interesting conditions to fish Fawn Hill. I mean, you got like, usually the water is all the way up. Like this is a beaver dam. It's usually up there into the beaver dam. It just shows how drawn down this little pond is. That might be a fish. It's just a rock. Nice piece of wood right here. Can I get this backhand skip cast? Yes, I can. %. Can we pull out a buzzer beater? Let's see if buddy's hungry again. %. All right, might be my last cast. Whew, come on. Dang it. Trying to bomb this light bait as far as I can. All right, one more last cast. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a good spot. Island's making a point. Wind's blowing across it right now. Can we find one more hungry fish? One more try. 1%. Go a little deeper off the point. Yep. One good water right here. Come on. Oh, might have been a little tap.
Are we still going? Oh my gosh.
1 hour, 50 minutes, 1%. One more try.